Welcome to On Air with Kash. Our guest today has appeared in the Netflix series Ozark. She starred in the feature films All Cheerleaders Die and Famous. You can catch her in the new feature film A Day to Die with Kevin Dillon and Bruce Willis. Please welcome Brooke Butler.
Hello.
Brooke, so good to see you. I know we were just at the Nightshade premiere a few months ago, and you told me you had this new movie coming out, and it's out now. Congratulations. It's all happening. Oh, I really appreciate your time today, and congratulations on all the success you've had.
Oh, thank you. You as well. You're crushing it.
One of your first films was All Cheerleaders Die, and you did attend USC, where you were a USC cheerleader, and you did get a bachelor's degree in dramatic arts. Did you feel that your time at USC prepared you for this role?
Yeah, it totally did typecast me into that. It was my very first feature. So it was my very first time on a set, but the directors, Lucky McKee and Chris Siverson on that were so great. And I still love that project. I mean, it'll always be my very first thing. We went to TIFF with it. I'm still friends with Caitlin Stacy and everyone from it. So, you know, that's always like a little piece of my heart. It's a crazy film, but I'll always have peace in my heart, and I'm happy to also be moving on to things that are my age now.
Exactly. No, and I just think it's so cool that you just graduated. It's your first role. So, I mean, I wouldn't say it was typecasting, but it was a perfect role for you.
Well,
you were very good in it. No, you were very good in it. It was a very entertaining film. And obviously you go to TIFF right away on one of your first films. So that's really something to be proud of. Congrats on that.
So much. Yeah, that was quite the experience. But yeah, that was nice because I can dance and stunt, so that all lend a hand to that film.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so Ozark is definitely a show that I binge watched. What was it like jumping on the set and portraying young Darlene Snell?
Oh, I mean, that was a dream for me. I watched every scene with her character over and over again, and she's quite the actress. She's a Broadway star. So for me to take on the voice she had created, the walk that she had, was extremely important to me to, you know, pay tribute to the incredible character that she created. And that set was a well-oiled machine. It just was one of the best experiences I've had. And I love, you know, stripping it down, wearing no makeup. They even dyed my hair like dishwater color, and just feeling more gritty. While maybe sometimes I look like this for you, but I personally enjoy the grittier, more get down to it kind of roles, which is the direction I'd like my career to continue to head.
Well, you can rock gritty, and I love the accent. I mean, you really just nailed the role, and you were incredible in it.
Thank you. That means a lot. Yeah.
Another film that I think it just came out right when I met you, with the 2021 film Famous with Chris.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I grew up doing theater. I spent a summer in Scotland performing at the Churchill Theatre for the Fringe Festival there as a teen. And so I had done musical theater, play, Broadway, like and then I got into film, and my heart was just missing theater. So I ended up auditioning. It's at the 1111 Theater, which used to be the Globe Theater in Los Angeles. And it was a play. And then the play did so well and kept selling out that the director, Michael Leone, turned it into this movie. And the way we used that set and that stage, but the way we were using cranes and the way he lit it, I was extremely blown away when I saw the finished product, as well as the meaning behind that film, especially I think for the times that we're in right now, and the light that's being shed on not only the Me Too movement, but also just the way we treat each other. And so for me, my entire life motto is pretty simple. It's treat others the way you would want to be treated, which most people would reply, I want to be treated with kindness. And I think if we started doing that, what a different world it would be. And so that project definitely changed me for sure.
Oh, I agree. And you were so amazing in it with your performance. And you're right. It really does touch on something that is very relevant now with the Me Too movement, an important film that just anyone, all generations can watch and be like, wow, I got something out of that.
Well, right. And not just Hollywood, right? It's lifting the veil of Hollywood, sure, for the platform and the meaning of the film. But I think every industry can relate to the fact that some of the things that go on behind the scenes, are not okay. but be that it's okay to stand up for yourself.
Exactly.
And not have shame on that. And that was something I think I took from that character, Heather Hayes. For me, I think her arc goes from, okay, I'll do anything. I just want to people please because I want to get to this thing and this achievement. And, in acting, say you want to be a lawyer, you want to be a doctor, there's a written path. For what we do, there's no path. It's the Wild West. And so I think Heather Hayes goes on this journey of realizing we're all just people. The most powerful word is no. And so that journey and arc that she went on, I think I started to develop within myself during working on that project. So it's something I take with me now.
Oh, absolutely. You were so great in it. You can watch it on digital platforms now, as well as your new feature film. You're starring with Kevin Dillon and Bruce Willis. It's A Day to Die. When did you film this? What was the experience like working with Kevin and Bruce?
Oh gosh. I mean, we filmed it last year in Jackson, Mississippi, which I had never been, but everyone in that town just treated us wonderful. I spent a lot of my time at the Mississippi Museum of Art, just kind of walking in because there's so much history in that town. And a lot of our crew was from Jackson, and they were so kind. I know they're going to get so much more film there. But yeah, filming with Kevin was incredible because obviously he played my husband and he was so open to playing and creating. I said, okay, what if before this scene, we had a fight the day before about this, so we're coming in and approaching it and this, and he was just so kind to me the whole time because I'm sitting there the only girl on set, and so with all of these men. But I also had such great chemistry with Leon, who most people will know from really everything, Cool Runnings, playing Little Richie. And I think he and I both approach acting the same way. I know it's a form of method, but I think our chemistry within that is something I'm extremely proud of in the film. But yeah, I grew up with a lot of brothers. So being on that film, I was like, oh, this is no big deal. Put my earbuds in, let me know when it's my time to go. Yeah, and the director, Wes Miller, created an incredible set and environment and really let me explore Candace. And I said, if I'm one of the few women in this film, I said, I don't want her to be the victim. I want her to be strong. And he was like, okay, and let me run with that. So that was something that was important to me in filming that as well.
Oh, that's amazing. I've never met Kevin before, but I know people have worked with him, says he's an incredible person. And I love when you have that kind of relationship with the director and the actor where they are open to everyone and they want to, because this is a fast paced action. I mean, you're playing the kidnapped wife and there's this whole, I don't want to give anything away, you still got to watch it, but it's an action packed spectacular, which of course you would get from a Bruce Willis movie. And you're right there in the center of it with this incredible team.
Right. I mean, everyone working on that film, was iconic in their own ways. So I knew as one of the newbies coming in that it was important for me to prove myself. And I did that through my work, I believe, and that she had to be the heart of the film, or else all these men getting together with their special ops team to come save me, doesn't work. And all those men treated me so kindly. And so it really allowed this collaborative space for us to create this fast-paced movie, but where there's also a love story and there's also heart to it. And I think that's what I'm most proud of about it.
Well, you've already proved yourself. This is just one more example of why you rock. Is there anything that you would like to say to your fans out there?
Oh, check it out. Let me know what you think. And I've got other things in the works that are an extreme departures from everything I've done already that I can't talk about yet, but that I can't wait for you to see. And I'm also putting some music out soon. That's more for me, but it's also fun.
Well, we want you back when you're promoting your next single or your next feature film. Brooke, it's been such a pleasure talking to you. It was really great meeting you at the premiere. I'm so glad we got to do this. And I'm really proud of you and all the great work that you've done. Please, everyone, I need you to follow Brooke Butler. I need you to watch her new films, Famous, that came out in 2021 with Chris Kattan. It's available on all digital platforms, as well as her new film, A Day to Die with Bruce Willis and Kevin Dillon, available on digital platforms now. Brooke, you're an inspiration. You rock. Keep it up, and we want you back.
Oh, gosh. Love you all. Thank you so much, Kash. I appreciate it.
Anytime. Thank you so much for rocking out with me and Brooke Butler today. You are on air with Kash.